Hey, welcome and welcome back to my channel. We're going to go ahead and get an intuitive general divine message. Let's go ahead and tap right in. Okay, so we have clarify your desires. And it did kind of come out in a reverse. It says, be clear about what you want. Do not act out of lack, but from the deepest joy in your heart. Okay, so somebody could be operating out of lack. Somebody could be operating out of fear. Okay, you could be not clear at this time. Okay, or at least the Most High or the Divine God don't feel like that you being really clear in what exactly is that you want. Somebody also could be needing to rest. You could be needing to get more sleep. Okay, somebody's sleep pattern also could be off. Y'all, I also just heard with this, because it says clarify your desires. I also just heard, we heard you, damn, begging and shit. Period, because I'm finna beg, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, that's so funny. Okay, maybe somebody like you praying for the same thing over and over and over. I feel like God hear you. God hear you. I feel like you have clarified your desires. That's why it's in the reverse. You have done this. If it was upright, it say be clear about what you want. I feel like somebody has made it absolutely clear what they want. And I'm getting that somebody pray for the same thing over and over, and somebody like, okay, we heard you. Your begging ass. You could be praying like, please, Lord, please, God, just give me this one, please. Damn, that's funny as a bitch. Yeah, it could be like a certain prayer that you ask for every night before you go to bed. You say that same prayer asking for the same shit. And I feel like they heard you. They heard you. Okay? Oh, y'all, that's funny. Oh, wow. The number 11 could be significant. You could be seeing 111 at this time. Ones do talk about manifestation, okay, or the creation of something new. So maybe you're praying for some type of something that's new. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a new opportunity, a new home, a new car, a new job. I just heard new money. Okay, I also heard new love. Okay, but you're praying for something new. Somebody's just ready for some type of new beginning. Okay, and I feel like we heard you. Damn, you gotta. Okay, be patient. Okay, I'm also getting that you want to exercise gratitude during this time while you wait for your prayers. And then look, that's crazy, y'all. She got her hands folded in prayer. I can't make this shit up. You could have even wrote this down. This some shit that a motherfucker. You done got you a vision board. You didn't wrote this. Okay, somebody definitely could be a writer. You could like to write, or you journal a lot. You could be seeing like white feathers could be significant. But I'm getting that some type of prayer is they working on it. I just heard we working on it. Okay, we working on it. But I'm tripping, y'all, because I clearly am my begging ass. I know that's right, because if it's one motherfucker I'm gonna beg, it's gonna be God. Fuck everything else. Fuck you talking about. Lord, it's me again. Fuck they talking. Yes, Lord, it's me again, standing in the need of prayer. I know that's right, but that mean at least that's a blessing though. At least somebody is a prayer warrior. You pray without ceasing, and it is also good to know that your prayers are being heard and answered. Because the crazy thing about it, and you might not believe it, but then some of y'all, hopefully you are a believer. But some people prayers don't even be answered. You know, so so it's a blessing to actually have your prayers be heard and be answered. Or in this case, they working on it, y'all. They working on it. Okay, but you are being called to be grateful at this time. The number 33 could be significant. Okay, you could be seeing threes. We've been getting a lot of threes lately. What is that? Threes. Somebody could be 33. The number 3 could be significant. Like March could be significant because March is like the third month. Well, the third month of European standards. Because I think the first month is like, technically is like what's that? Aries is the first sign. So that's all the way what? That's still March. And for March could definitely be significant. March and May or something like that. Or April. No, is it April? April is like Aries season, and that started like the Aries are like kind of like the youngest of the zodiac. Y'all let me know in the comments. I be getting it all confused. Okay, but you are being called to practice gratitude while your blessing come in, while your prayers being answered. Okay. Okay, we have set boundaries here. And then look, I can't practice acceptance. We have set boundaries. We have mourn. We have coexist. Did I show y'all the mourn? And then we have remember your purpose. You could be mourning. You could be mourning a relationship at this time. It could be a platonic relationship, or it can be a love relationship. Take it how it resonates. I am kind of getting more of platonic because it's a lot of people in here. Okay. Or maybe that's what your relationship consists of. That's why you're mourning it. Maybe it was a lot of people involved in the relationship. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a group of 4. But take it how it resonates. The first thing that came to my mind though was kind of like friends or family. So you could be mourning some type of relationship. Maybe you had to set some type of boundaries with somebody. Okay, maybe you didn't set some. At first, you wasn't clear about what exactly that you wanted. You can also be being called to like, somebody's being called to like set some type of boundaries to hold and honor your boundaries. I'm getting like stand on business type of energy. It says honor and hold your own physical and emotional space. Only you can do this effectively. Respect your feelings and allow others theirs. Okay, so maybe you had to respect somebody else's feelings in regards to something. Maybe you realized that you possibly couldn't coexist with somebody. Because we do have the coexist here, but it's like it's right under set boundaries. Or you had to set boundaries in order to coexist. For some of y'all, you had to set boundaries in order to coexist. I also just heard co-parent. And then for others, maybe you had to set boundaries to the point where like somebody just was out of line, crossed the line, like somebody was just doing too much. And maybe you had to end something. Okay, and that's why you could be mourning having to end some type of relationship or partnership or friendship. It says grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. So something was very painful. It was painful to hold set boundaries. I just heard also children. Maybe you got grown kids who you had to set boundaries from. Set boundaries with, and it could have like been painful for you. Because I just heard, am I making myself clear? I made myself clear. Okay, so maybe you had like grown children that didn't want to leave a nest, and maybe you're not the type of parent to put them, just put them out. Because I don't know how y'all feel, but I feel like 18 ain't grown at all. Like it's legal, but a motherfucker mind still be trying to mature at 18. Like motherfuckers still be trying to figure it all out, figure them out. But maybe you one of them parents that kind of, you don't mind that your kid being at home, even if they grown, even if they in their 20s, okay? Somebody could be in their 20s or even in their 30s living with their parents trying to, just get themselves together. But maybe it was some type of boundary that was crossed. Maybe somebody wasn't clear about some type of rule or some type of, I'm hearing get with the program. Okay, so maybe you had to you had to throw somebody out of the nest because maybe somebody was doing too much. Somebody didn't know how to coexist. Somebody wasn't pulling a fair weight, pulling a fair chair, even though it probably was not that much that you was asking for. Some was very minimal. Somebody also could be praying to relocate with the change your surroundings here, or could be praying for a new home. Something about somebody's surroundings, somebody want to change. Okay? Because maybe where you're living at is kind of like, it's kind of like you have to set boundaries to the point where you can't really be friendly with these motherfuckers. It's just, I don't know. I'm getting that type of energy too, where somebody just like you have to set boundaries, and it's just, that's that. It is what it is. You clear on your boundaries. So it's not too many people around you right now, whether it's a workplace or a home situation. where you can be real buddy with these people because you already done kind of like checked motherfuckers or some shit. Okay, but coexist. It says, be as you are without harm to anyone or anything. Appreciate diversity as part of nature. Variety is the spice of life. Okay, I'm also getting again with that. Maybe you are more in a relationship because somebody liked the variety. There could have been 3 to 4 other women that somebody was dealing with, or men. Take it how it resonate. And then we have, remember your purpose. You came to earth to learn how to love yourself and all that is, to achieve self-mastery and to explore conscious co-creation. Heaven resides within your heart. I'm also getting that somebody is just like accepting things for what it is, and somebody is now in like the alignment of flow of just letting shit be. Okay, you're just letting shit be. You're accepting people, places, and things for what it is. You're trying to coexist with the universe at this time. You're also trying to master yourself. Somebody could be trying to master their emotions. Okay, maybe somebody was maybe you could be somebody that's like was real emotional, that made a lot of decisions, like made a lot of head over heart decisions. Well, you tried to make a lot of head over heart decisions, but you mainly used like your heart. Okay, you didn't, like somebody possibly wasn't really like a logical, like you didn't operate out of logic. Somebody mainly kind of operate out of emotion, out of their heart center. But it made like other people around you, I'm hearing walking lick, like it made you like a walking lick. It made you a walking lick where people definitely felt like they could take advantage of you, and you had to like basically set boundaries and let motherfuckers like know, like, okay, no, I was doing that because I wanted to help you, or I love you, or I was trying to be accepting of who you are. You know, I'm not trying to change you. I was just trying to work with you. And now you have to mourn these relationships because you feel like, because maybe like motherfuckers taking your kindness for weakness, basically. Okay, and it was hard to coexist with these people because it's like somebody kept crossing the line, like somebody kept doing something repeatedly. It could be one person or it could be a group of people. I'm feeling like it's a group of people. Maybe like I said, this could be people in your environment, whether it's in your neighborhood, whether it's in like a work situation. Maybe that's why you're praying. Somebody could be praying to get out of a certain environment. You could be praying to get like this new house, praying to get like, you know what I'm saying, move into a new, nicer neighborhood. Somebody's praying for some type of change, and I feel like they heard you. They heard you. Every day you can go in your room and just be like, please, God, please. Somebody could even be crying. Like you could do a lot of crying with your prayers. Maybe you're real emotional right now. Somebody could be real emotional. Somebody could be ministrating at this time. Keep that over there. Y'all know how that shit be kind of like contagious. Have you ever been like with if you live in a house with other women, how everybody start coming on their shit at one time? Or your shit start adapting to some like, y'all, you know, if you know, you know. But I feel like right now somebody is just accepting something for what it is, or you're trying to, okay? You're trying to, but somebody's just praying. You praying like, just help me, God. Help me get out of this situation. Help me get out of this environment. Or help me to be able to accept something. Or help me to be able to coexist until I can get this shit off the ground. Or until I can get into my own spot. Or until I can, you know, whatever this is that you're praying for. Until I can get my own car. Until I can get a better job. Help me to just maintain this, you know, and try to coexist with these people. Aw, that gotta be stressful. I'm sorry you gotta go through that. Okay, Spirit is saying stop and breathe. Okay, maybe you do a lot of breathing. Maybe this is like at some place where you be having to go like, woosah. Woosah. Maybe you do a lot of woosah. You catch your breath. You catch yourself doing a lot of like deep breathing just to kind of call yourself back in. But I feel like somebody is praying for a solution or a way out of something. And I feel like your prayers is being heard. Just be patient. And in the meantime, you may have to set some type of boundaries. Also, in the meantime, Spirit is telling you to, I'm being led to say make head over heart decisions. Especially if people are crossing your boundaries. You can't just allow somebody to do some shit or treat you some type of way because you love them and because you just got a code, you know. I don't know if somebody living with somebody. So now I'm getting like the picture of somebody like walking on egg. Like, I don't know if you feel like you gotta walk on eggshells around somebody. Clarify this, set boundaries. Once you set these somebody, you can feel guilty for setting boundaries. You shouldn't. Somebody feel guilty for setting boundaries. Like I said, this could be like with family. This could be like with your children. And then because we have guilty, we have perfection here, and then we have joy. I feel like somebody's getting cold at setting boundaries. Okay, there's a few of us that's probably might be having a hard time with it, but then I feel like there are some of you guys who are cold with this shit. You have no problem checking a motherfucker. You have no problem telling the person like, okay, hey, no, this is not going to work for me because boom, boom, boom. I just heard receipts. Somebody even be having receipts like, well, no, because this happened on July the 17th. You know. And I wasn't feeling it, okay? And I feel like somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're feeling more joy. You're feeling more peace for setting these boundaries. It's making something like somebody's perfecting that the ability to set boundaries. Somebody's getting pretty good at this shit, okay? You can feel it. And then there's some of you guys that can feel guilty. You can feel guilty for having to set these boundaries. Now I just heard you're a thief of joy. Somebody could feel like you're a thief of joy because you set boundaries. This definitely could be like in regards to kids, like especially if you got like teenagers or some shit. I'm here I just hear bitch don't kill my vibe. Bitch don't kill my vibe. Man, like maybe you're a perfectionist. You like order. You like shit to be perfect. So you set boundaries. Or you're guilty of doing this. You're guilty of wanting something to be perfect. Having things in order, it brings you a lot of joy. It brings you a lot of gratitude. It brings you a lot of peace. But it can make it hard for others to coexist with you. Take it how it resonates, y'all. What's the more? Okay, we have miracle. And then we have growth. Okay, I feel like somebody's mourning the old them. Somebody's name could be Miracle as well. I feel like somebody also can feel like it's a miracle, like your growth is a miracle. Somebody could feel like that, like somebody could be looking at you like, wow. So, okay, people could be seeing how much joy you have, how perfect that you appear or that you come off to be. Okay, so maybe you're somebody who kind of like people see it as you like you got it all together. You got the excuse me, y'all. You got like the dream job. You got your dream job. You got your dream car. You got your dream house. Like you're somebody who don't mind mind speaking up for yourself, advocating for yourself. Like you're kind of like this free spirit who's on there, who's on that's on your shit. And people could try to make you feel guilty about this because you're basically like you're perfect. Okay? Somebody could be looking at your growth as a miracle or you could be looking at somebody else's growth as a miracle like, wow, he did that, or wow, she did that. Or this could be you. You could be like looking at your growth as a miracle, mourning the old you. Mourning how you used to feel guilty for setting up boundaries, for taking up for yourself. How you used to allow people to make you feel guilty for want things a certain way or in a certain order. Or people try to make you feel guilty for like just having some type of perfect life or what appears to them as a perfect life and what is to you. Everybody's interpretation of success is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? But maybe there are people around you, this could be a friend group, family, people who you probably mourning because you don't fuck with them. You couldn't fuck with them, okay? Because they was hindering some type of growth. Possibly. It was hard to coexist with these people. They always overstepped your boundaries, and maybe your prayer was answered. Maybe you're living inside one of your prayers where everything is kind of going perfectly for you at this time. Your growth is a miracle. Your growth is bringing you so much joy. But also it's people that's mourning your growth as well, because now they see that you have these healthy boundaries. But these people could be making you feel guilt, trying to make you feel guilty. Or this could be you. Maybe you could feel, I'm kind of getting, what's that word? Survivor's remorse. Or what's the word? Like when you make it out of something and you leave you didn't really leave them behind, but you couldn't take them with you. Like they wasn't trying to grow. I think it's survivor's remorse. Clarify this coexist. Okay, we have gratitude and we have forgive. There could be people that wants your forgiveness. Somebody would be thankful for. I'm here. I am very, very thankful. Somebody would be thankful if you forgive them. Or maybe I'm getting also that somebody is that because you are practicing this gratitude, you're able to coexist more with the divine, with the universe. Okay, and then you see how this rhino is holding his baby, and he's just protected. I'm hearing Yolanda Adams. Wow, riding through the storm, Jesus holds me in his arms. I am not afraid of the stormy winds and the waves. Though the tide speaks up high, he holds me while I ride. Safety in the master's arms while riding through the storm. Yeah. So you're able to coexist now with the divine. You're coexisting with God. You're riding through the storm. You know that the divine got you. You know that God got you, and you're so thankful for that. I'm here. I am very, very thankful. Yeah. And now you're kind of just floating. You're kind of easing through things. Maybe you make shit look easy. Maybe you're not really a perfectionist, and you kind of feel guilty for having set these boundaries, because you having to set boundaries with people that you wanna coexist with. You love these people. It would bring some type of mourning. It would hurt you to see them hurt. It would hurt you to not be able to go on with them. But it's it was, I don't know, something was part of your growth, okay? And somebody possibly couldn't go with you. But you're thankful, okay? You're thankful you forgave these people. Or somebody, like I said, somebody would be thankful if you forgave them, because people are watching you. They feel like you have some type of perfect situation going on here. And they feel like it's because of your boundaries. Damn near because you don't fuck with them. It's like when you stop fucking with somebody or a certain group of people, or this could be a specific person. Take it how it resonates, y'all. It's like you just experienced some type of miracle of growth. Like you mastered like some type of self-love. You achieved some type of self-mastery. You master how to coexist with the divine. Clarify this. Remember your purpose. Okay, passion. You could be following your passion at this time. There could be something that you're very passionate about, and you could be following your passion. Okay, maybe you're like a teacher, because she got a book here. You could also be like a caregiver, because it seems like that she's reading to this older gentleman. He got gray hair. He got a cane. You could be like in a medical field. You could be a nurse, an LPN. And then we have compliancy here. There's something staying the same. To comply with something. Maybe you complied and you complied. You complied with the signs that God gave you to follow your passion, to follow your gifts, to master your emotions. To achieve this self-mastery of self. You're more in tune with yourself. And now you're, plus you're setting up these boundaries. And now you're like living in one of your prayers right now. Okay, that's for some of you all. Somebody's definitely living in one of their prayers. or you living in all of them, okay? Because this can also be, for some of us, I feel like, be patient, it's coming. And then for some of us with this here in reverse, I'm getting out with everything out here, I'm getting we heard you. Here you go. And people could be feeling like that you experiencing a lot of joy, a lot of just gratitude, a lot of growth, a lot of miracles at this time. Like everything is working out for you. All because you decided to master your emotions, master yourself, follow your passion. You could have like relocated and went to a different state, and ever since you went to that state, everything just took off for you. Okay, especially with the change your environment here. Spirit, anything else we need to know about this? Okay, so we have the Star, but it came out in the reverse. Okay, this talks about despair, lost direction, disloyal, focusing on the negative. Somebody could have been like the people who are mourning your growth, or who feel like your growth is a miracle. These people could have been like disloyal to you. They didn't want to coexist with you. Somebody could have been making things very hard for you. Okay, that's why they want your forgiveness here. Yeah, somebody could have definitely been very disloyal. Now I feel like these people is in despair. Okay, or maybe this how, I don't know. Maybe this was you. Maybe you was disloyal to yourself. You was doing yourself a disservice by not setting boundaries, not following your heart, not advocating for yourself, not listening. But I feel like that's all over. Take it how it resonates. It can be these people, or this could have been you in the past. What's the Star in reverse? I did see the Two of Cups, so it definitely could be like a partnership or other people that you had some type of partnership with, or that you had some type of connection with. Yeah, and then I can't make this shit up. Now the Three of Pentacles came out. This definitely, and then yeah, this could be people in your family. Yeah, maybe you had to leave your hometown in order to gain some type of clarity, some type of success, and some type of growth. But it's like you were surrounded by people who was very disloyal. And now they crying because you left and you just basically bossed up, you blew up. You like a star. You know what I'm saying? Look at this miracle. This is like a star. Like, it's just so, somebody, you could be shining real bright. Like, your light is just real bright at this time. But I definitely feel like these people are at despair because they couldn't team up with you. They didn't want to cooperate with you. Somebody didn't want to grow. You left behind people who low-key didn't want to grow. Now they're wishing that they would have. Don't try to choke me up. Like, I still ain't gonna say the shit. Don't try. You should know I'm good for that by now. But yeah, there was a lot of people around you that was very disloyal. Okay, that didn't really want to grow. These people possibly didn't really, want too much out of life. Just, the basic mundane things, while you had bigger dreams, bigger goals. And it's like you probably could have been around people who was kind of making that difficult for you, but as soon as you left, it just took off. You took off. Okay, so we had the Queen of Swords. Yes, that's the truth. Okay, or you being independent, that was all the support that you need. That was what God needed for you to do. Okay, because the Queen of Swords is somebody who's independent, who's supportive, who's honest, open. They have open communication. Okay, you could have strengthened your relationship and your communication with God and with the divine. That's who you teamed up with. Not with these disloyal people. You probably realize that all I need is God. Me and God. I'm gonna build my relationship with God. Build my relationship with myself. Get to know myself. Okay, what works for me? What ticks? What do I need to heal? What bothers me? What what I'm saying? Let me just try to find me. And in the midst of finding me, I'm gonna also find God. And then it took off. Okay, here we got the Ace of Pentacles here. There's some type of new beginning. This could be a career opportunity. Maybe you got some type of opportunity where you had to travel, or it was in another place. It changed your environment. Okay, like I said, you could have just got an opportunity to follow your passion. As soon as you followed this passion, everything kind of just took off. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, also independent, determined. Clarify this Queen of Swords. Okay, damn. Now we got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, once you start setting clear boundaries, once you start being clear about what you want, yeah, see how, remember, this was in the reverse. Somebody's clear. I heard you. They said, I heard you. It's like if you start getting these new opportunities and these new beginnings, the divine start collaborating with you. Okay? You didn't have to worry about being like, at first maybe you could have felt lost. That's what I'm getting to with this star in reverse. You could have felt lost. You could have felt like there was some type of creative block. But damn, look at this. Now you got you the Empress. Abundant, nurturing, creative. Yeah, I feel like something that you did or doing is bringing in some type of abundance, bringing in some type of stability. It's bringing in your justice, okay? And it's like it's making everything perfect for you. Now I'm hearing, you were made for me, just for me. Something was made just for you. Whatever this blessing is, whatever this opportunity is, it was just for you, okay? I hope that helped and brought any type of clarity. The signs that we do have out here, we do have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and then we have Aquarius again. Okay, those are the signs. Oh yeah, and then the Empress at the bottom, Taurus energy. Thank y'all for tuning in.